Shannon Sharp, narrating. Ladies and gentlemen, Club Shay Shay family. Today we gon' talk about a young man who's been grinding in the shadows, who turned adversity into opportunity, and now stands on the doorstep of what could be a life-changing season. I'm talking about none other than Quentin Lake, defensive back for the Los Angeles Rams. Let's get into it. Shannon, see, here's the thing. Year 4 in the NFL. That ain't just another season. That's decision time. That's when the rookie contract's up, the stakes go up, and the eyes get bigger. For Quentin Lake, this ain't just about playing football. It's about planting his flag in this league and letting the Rams and 31 other teams know exactly who he is. Let's rewind the tape real quick. In 2022, Quentin came in as a 6th-round pick. That's right, not no first-round glitz, not second-round shine. 6th round. That's you better prove you belong territory. Then he hits a setback, injury, rookie season derailed. But some folks crumble when the body breaks. Others reload the mind. Lake did the latter. Year 2, the comeback begins. He starts making plays, and I ain't talking just being in the rotation. I'm talking defensive signal caller by 2024. Every snap, outside of week 18, when the Rams were resting dudes, Lake was out there. You know what that means? That means trust. That means a young man who went from watching to commanding. Now he's walking into year 4. Ain't no contract on the table yet. And what does Quentin say? He say, I ain't worrying about that. I'm focused on ball. That's the kind of mentality you want in your locker room. Pops told him, handle your business between the white lines and everything else will come. That's old wisdom right there. Let me tell you all something. In this league, availability is a skill, and consistency is currency. Quentin got both. Chris Schuler's defense is built on versatility, communication, and discipline. Quentin Lake, he the quarterback of that back end. His ability to disguise coverages, rotate post-snap, read the quarterback's eyes, that don't show up in no stat sheet, but it shows up on Wes. And let's talk about his tackling. Textbook. Form tackles. No business decisions. Just wrap and roll. He's what you call a glue guy. The type that keeps the structure intact when things get shaky. Now the Rams, they ain't dumb. They know what they got, but they also got cap decisions to make. Cooper Kupp, Matthew Stafford, Aaron Donald, if he's staying. Young stars risen. The money gotta stretch like yoga pants. So what do you do with a player like Quentin? You pay him if the price is right. But what if Quentin wanna test the waters? You know, free agency is like a nightclub. Teams see a well-dressed baller walking in. They start flashing that cash. If he balls out in year 4, he's gonna have suitors. But I ain't just looking at the tape. I'm looking at the man. Quentin Lake got poise. He got pedigree. Son of Quentin Lake, former Pro Bowler. Football ain't just a game for this family. It's legacy. He speaks like a vet, works like a rookie. He understands the business, but he ain't letting the business distract him from the ball. That's rare. This year, Rams got a brutal schedule. Tough road games. Playoff hopefuls. Young guns and seasoned vet. But every challenge is a spotlight for Lake. Week 2, facing the 49ers. Divisional fire. Week 7, travel to Lambeau. You better bring the heater. Week 14, Monday Night Football. Prime time, prime opportunity. If Lake shines in those moments, the league gon' take notice. Now here's what I want the Rams front office to understand. You don't let cornerstone character walk out that door. You don't wait till he's got 5 offers to come correct. If you believe in him, extend him. But from Quentin's side, man, this is your moment. You control the pen. Ball out. Make them come to you. That's how leverage work in this league. If he hits free agency, teams like the Steelers, his daddy's old squad, they love cerebral DBS. The Ravens, built on defense. The Lions, looking to add culture guys. Don't be surprised if a bidding war breaks out. But maybe, just maybe, the Rams see what they got. And they say, we're keeping our guy. Quentin Lake ain't just playing for a contract. He's playing for legacy, for respect, for the opportunity to prove that 6th rounders can wear gold jackets someday. Quentin Lake's growth goes beyond physical skill. Is developing as a cerebral player and vocal leader. In the NFL, especially at safety, the mental aspect is huge. He's not just reacting, he's anticipating, directing teammates, and adjusting coverages on the fly. That trust from coaches and teammates to call the defensive signals shows he's earned respect in the locker room, and that leadership will only boost his value on and off the field. The importance of durability. One big factor in Lake's future earnings is durability. His rookie year was slowed by injury, but since then, he's been a model of availability, playing nearly every snap last season, especially in a league where injuries plague many, puts him in an elite category. Coaches pay premiums for players they know will be there week in, week out. If Lake keeps proving he can stay healthy, that's a huge bargaining chip for contract talks. Impact on team culture and intangibles. Lake's impact goes beyond stats and coverage call. Young players with work ethic like his elevate the entire team culture. His handle your business between the white lines mindset, passed down from his father, is exactly the kind of mentality that builds winning teams. The Rams are in a rebuild and retool phase, and having core players like Lake who embody professionalism and consistency will help stabilize the locker room as they add new talent around him. Potential career, trajectory, and market value. If Quentin's trajectory continues upward, he could soon move from a reliable starter to a defensive cornerstone. The market for safeties with coverage skills, tackling ability, leadership is hot. Teams across the NFL are prioritizing versatile defensive backs who can play multiple roles. If he continues to develop, Lake could command a top-tier safety contract in the league, whether with the Rams or on the open market. How contract negotiations might play out from a negotiation standpoint? The Rams hold leverage now. They can extend him before he hits free agency and control his market value. But Lake also has leverage if he plays well and creates demand. Smart agents and front offices know timing is everything. A strong start to the 2025 season could push the Rams to act quickly, or it could spark a bidding war. Either way, Lake's focus on playing well and staying healthy is exactly how you maximize your value in this league. Final word, Quentin Lake. Handle your business between the lines, young fella. The league's watching. And so is Club Shay Shay.
Xuống vòng phần này qua cho mình. Tiếp tục. Và mình lại lôi tiếp phần này vào bên trong này. Và mình sẽ điều chỉnh lại phần này một chút. Rồi mình sẽ quấn nốt phần còn lại là các phần kẽm màu trắng. Rồi mình sẽ kéo phần này qua đây và gấp phần này xuống dưới. Tiếp tục đẩy phần này lên cho mình. Còn một đoạn còn lại mình sẽ gấp đôi. Rồi mọi người sẽ lấy kéo và cắt chia đôi cho mình phần này ra. Mình sẽ đặt tiếp vào đây và quấn tiếp. Tiếp tục. Và mình sẽ gấp xuống tại điểm này. Và mình sẽ có một phần hình tròn như thế này. Và bây giờ mình sẽ tạo tiếp vào đây một số chi tiết tiếp theo để làm lên một chiếc vòng chú cá heo. Và bây giờ mình sẽ tạo vào đây cho phần lén màu mắt. Và mình sẽ sử dụng phần kẽm cùng màu. Mọi người sẽ gấp và cuộn tròn lại cho mình. Và mình sẽ gắn vào đây. Tạo vào đây cho mình một điểm keo. Mình sẽ gắn vào phần này. Mình sẽ thao tác lại. Mình sẽ gắn phần này sang đây. Đưa phần màu kẽm màu trắng xuống dưới. Tiếp tục mình sẽ có là các phần mắt dán. Mình sẽ gắn phần mắt dán này lên. Mọi người sẽ tạo vào đây cho mình là một điểm keo này. Gắn cho mình phần mắt đã chuẩn bị. Mình sẽ tạo lên đây là các phần vây. Mọi người gấp xuống đây cho mình một cánh. Rồi mọi người sẽ đẩy lên. Và gấp cho mình phần này xuống dưới đây. Tạo tiếp với cho mình phần cánh thứ hai này. Rồi ép cho mình phần này vào. Và mình sẽ điều chỉnh lại phần này một chút. Và mình sẽ gắn vào đây là một chiếc vây nhỏ ở trên. Tạo vào đây cho mình một điểm keo. Và bây giờ mình sẽ tạo tiếp vào đây là một chiếc vây lớn. Mình sẽ tạo vào đây là một chiếc đuôi cá này. Rồi mình sẽ quấn hai phần đầu này lại. Mình sẽ ép phần đuôi này vào một chút. Rồi mình sẽ gập phần này xuống dưới đây. Rồi mình sẽ bẻ phần này lên. Rồi gấp tiếp tại điểm này xuống. Rồi tạo lên cho mình là một nút thắt. Và mọi người sẽ cắt cho mình. Mình sẽ điều chỉnh phần đuôi này. Rồi mình sẽ gắn vào đây. Và như vậy, mình đã tạo xong một chiếc vòng hình chú cá heo. Cảm ơn mọi người đã xem video của mình. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại.